All right. Welcome to our team call, our second one. Well, no, it's our third one now, right? Of the month. Oh my God, so exciting. And then we get to Summit next week. Woo! So excited. Anyways, okay, so this team call is about objections. And I know some of you wanted to discuss more or less on how to get rid of them. And to be honest, there's really no way to get rid of them. We are going to get objections. This is something that's going to happen, right? Because at one point or another, we ourselves had, like, how did we feel when we first were asked, do you want to join? Do you want to buy a challenge pack? Do you really want to spend $140? And at one point or another, you had to really sit down and see, okay, what is it that I want out of this? And one of the things that I had posted today was, how many times do you go to the mall and spend $140? How many times do you go get a Coach purse? How many times do you go get a Michael Kors purse, right? And you don't even think about it. You're like, well, I'll just put it on the credit card. Who cares, right? Because that's exactly what you want. You don't give yourself an excuse. You tell yourself, no, I'm going to give myself this reason as to why I'm going to go ahead and get it. Well, a lot of people don't feel that they want to spend that kind of money on a business or in a program that they don't even know if it's going to work, right? So we have to show them through our own experience that it does work and it is an opportunity. And so here are some of the, I'm going to share, Erica, I know you weren't on before, but we put together a little PowerPoint. I don't know how to work Keynote, so I couldn't add much to it. But we have at least a little clips of conversations between me and a customer or Janine and a customer, okay? So that kind of you guys get a feel as to how to battle those objections, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. Bear with me here. All right, okay. So this is how we have right here. And can you guys see that? Yes, no, maybe? Yep. Okay, so here's one lady that I've been talking to her, this one over here, and she wants to do the 21-day fix. Unfortunately, she keeps telling me that she doesn't have the money, but she needs to lose like 50 pounds. And that's okay. I sent her a result of somebody who did several rounds of the 21-day fix, and I told her, hey, you remember that you wanted to do the fix? It's on sale this month. This is one of the results. I am so sorry. I'm alone today, and dogs. Sorry, Louis. This is some of the results of somebody who did the 21-day fix, several rounds of it, and look at the results that she got. This is phenomenal. And so what's the first thing she says? Well, I can't. I know it looks really small. Sorry, guys. I don't even know if you guys can see it or not. Here you go. This one's in Spanish, so I'll kind of translate. She says she wants to save up the money, but every time she does, that she ends up paying in bills. She goes, I would love to do it, but I can't afford it. I said, okay, well, I give her a solution on what to do. So what I've told her is, you can either save up the money, create some sort of payment plan to yourself so that you can save it up, but you have to bring in the emotional part to it, right? So you're gonna have to say, what is it that you want? Do you want to continue looking at yourself in the mirror and not liking how you feel? Do you want to keep going to the store and not being able to buy that bathing suit that you really want, or that special black little dress that you want to wear? These are emotional things. You have to attach that to the the way she's going to feel, right? Because otherwise, if you just say you need to exercise in order to lose weight, that's not going to motivate anybody, right? Because what happens? There's no emotional attachment under that, right? If it doesn't work, then that's fine. That person is not ready to join right now. Eventually, she will when she is ready, okay? Here's another one. She also was super excited to come and join right away. And when I asked her, hey, are you ready to go? The size already came out. It's already on sale. She said, nope, my husband just bought a truck. And I said, oh, well, that sucks. You know, it's great that he bought a truck, that he needs it for work. But, the good thing is at least you have 1 month that you don't have to pay your car payment. So I kind of gave that to her to show her, okay, well, now you have a couple $100s to put aside that you're saving up that month in order to use it for the next time. But she didn't jump on it either. What happened? The following week, the husband lost his job. So these are things that are going to happen. We can't control that, right? So what I say is, don't stress about it. You just keep talking to them and forming with them. Here's another one. I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you guys see it there? Just wanted to follow up with you on joining the team. I got your announcement already. Can't wait to present you to everyone. Hey, so yes, I still want to join the team. I keep getting financially jumped by bills, so I keep meaning to ask you what the startup cost is, and that way I can give you a better idea of what date I can officially start. That she's giving you an objection there, right? So what do you automatically say? You tell her, what is it that's a startup cost, right? What's the startup cost of starting a business? If you were investing in a Panera, you probably would have to invest about what, $50,000 to start up that financial investment, right? Any restaurant, any other brick and mortar place that you would be investing would cost you an arm and a leg to start. And still don't have any single guarantee that it's going to be successful. Hello, I am experienced number one. I had a concrete business that I invested 50 grand into, and I did it for a whole year. And then after that, it went south. Completely south. There was no way. We invested tons of money on home and garden shows. We did all kinds of stuff to try to get our names out there. We tried to meet up with pool companies to pair up with them and do the concrete next to the pool so that we would be the company that they would choose. It didn't work out. Guess what? I had no guarantee, but I still lost my money. Here, the only thing that they're investing is exactly the product that they're going to be using, which is what? Their own results, their own program. It's only $140. When you put it that way, it shows that they're getting this ginormous opportunity, because not only are they losing the weight, not only are they getting themselves healthy, not only is it helping their family, but now they don't have to invest anything else and still be able to get their money back on the money that they invested. Does that help? Yes, maybe? Thumbs up? All right. Okay, so let's go back to, and then we'll go over questions. So we can go back over these. Sorry, guys. And I'm kind of running through these. Okay, the program in its entirety, sorry, it's 160, so my rebate would be 140, make it 120. So even if she's giving out, so she's giving out $40 as an incentive. Here, I'm gonna go ahead. I don't care about my commission, okay? I truly just want to help you, right? So what do you say? The promo is normally 160. This is the cost. It's not on sale this month. I'm so sorry, but I know you really want to start this. I'm willing to give up my commission so that you can get started. And 120 was still not giving it to her. What happens? You don't want to give it out for free either. Because if you give it out for free, then the person is not going to do the program, right? Because if you didn't put any skin in the game to it, that means that person is not ready to do it. If she's not ready to commit to putting some money and buying something and not even spending $120, and you're already giving away $40 out of your commission to this person, and she's not ready to commit, then she's not ready right now. Just keep talking to this person. Try to see if you can come up with ways for that person to budget for her stuff, or invite her to a free challenge group, a clean eating group. What was the crock pot and cocktails that we did before? A mommy and me group. You can create one where you bring your kids to work out with you, kind of thing. And using Beachbody on Demand, you get it for 30 days for free. These are options that you can give them, and they would still be using our programs and experience them. And 30 days, it's still enough time for them to use Bought on Demand for free and get excellent results if they do the work. If you don't work out and you don't eat right, you're not going to get any results. It's not magic. It's not going to appear. So they have to do the work. If they're willing to do that and they put in the 30 days into it and actually stick to a program just for 30 days, they will see those results and they will come back. Okay, now another thing that I wanted to share with you guys was battling objections publicly. A lot of the times we get the same questions over and over again. And one of the things that we get as objections the most, if you could tell here, was mainly money, right? This, I don't have it. The bills keep coming in. It's not in my budget. I really don't want to spend that kind of money right now, which is totally understandable. Guess what? If out of those conversations, out of these mainly were all money, most likely there's another 30 other people, Weight Watchers, that are watching you, and they probably have the same exact thing. And so what I did today was that I did a objection publicly, right? So if we run our Facebook page, that's one of the tips that we got from Reina and Bonnie Engel, was to run our page like it was a sneak peek. If we were to do a sneak peek, what are the things that we would talk about? We would talk about money. We would talk about the opportunity. We would talk about our community. We would talk about everything that we do in a sneak peek, right? So why not do the same thing publicly on our walls? That way it doesn't show, it shows that we're not hiding anything. We know that it costs to come into being a coach for $140. We know everything that it entails. We know the community that we have, because this is it. You are who you surround yourself with, right? I mean, imagine 2 years ago, I was so bitter. I was criticizing everybody and everything that was coming my way. I hated life. Everything was terrible. And I never saw the bigger picture out of everything. And come Beachbody falls into my lap, and my whole world is completely changed. I'm looking at life completely different. I did the vision board. That was another thing that I posted about, was my vision board. I never set goals ever in my life, ever. The only goals that I had was that I knew that I had to get married. I knew I had to get my degree and graduate with good grades and somehow get a job and then retire when I'm 80 years old. Because let's face it, our economy is a disaster. And, you know, retirement keeps getting longer and longer. And I have to wait till I'm 80 years old to travel the world, right? Great, right? Sorry, guys. So here I have battled that objection. So here I could have easily said, oops, sorry, guys. I could have said, oh, look, 9 days left to summit. I'm working out. I feel stronger than ever. And my legs look fierce, right? I do that most of the time. That's okay. But today I wanted to do something different, right? So here I go, and I talk about how I've spent $140 on useless things my entire life. And this time I spent it on something that's going to get me closer to what I want, right? And basically just poured it out right here really easily. And this is just an example. I'm sure there's plenty more out there as well that you've probably seen from other people as well. But that's what I have as far as the money side objection. I don't know if you guys have any questions on that aspect, and then we can move on to the next objections that we normally get. I'm opening up the floor to anybody who has any questions on that, and maybe we can talk about that. Okay, Joe.
I have two cases right now where I have one woman who's interested in getting the Shakeology. She wants to lose weight, but she just says that she can't afford it. So I even told her, well, you can sign up as a coach, you get the discount.
I think Joe froze.
What happened?
I don't know. I think you froze. You said she wanted the discount, and then what happened?
Sorry, no, I got kicked off. Okay, hold on. Okay, so she said that she wants to do it, but the money's just not okay right now. And I've included her in a challenge group. She didn't do it. You know, I've offered her many options. I offered her the 30-day free trial of Beachbody On Demand. So I've given her everything basically, and she's still saying no. Another case is I have a friend who wants to do it, said he was going to sign up, and then when it came time to signing up, he lost his wallet. So I approached him 2 weeks. You remember the guy. So here he is, like, posting pictures of pizza and, you know, eating out and this and that. And I'm trying to like pitch all these tips, like, you know, save up for it. I'll give you you can get the coach discount, same thing. And he still says no. So it just got to a point where he's not answering back. And then the other lady said, not right now, thanks though. Are these people that I should keep approaching? Like, am I saying something wrong? Or I don't know what.
Okay, so you're not saying anything wrong. So here's our 4 things that we do, that we should expect out of a conversation, okay? So number 1, either you're gonna get a yes, sign me up right now, which happens, you know, maybe 2 times out of 10, okay? Number 2, you're gonna get a no, not right now, and that's okay because you can add that person to your next follow-up list for next month. So if that person tells you no, not right now, be like, you know what? That's okay. I completely understand. Can I put you on my next month to follow up with you? So then for the month of August, you turn around and you say, hi, Janine, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. You know what? I just wanted to follow up with you as I promised. So it doesn't feel icky. You're taking that part out of that, right? So you are already automatically super excited because you have this follow up for August, right? And then number 3 is to learn something from that conversation. What have you learned? So either the person is not ready right now, or I can't remember now the specific on the learning. Jeannie, do you want to chime in there on the learning? No, you can't remember?
I actually have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, no, never mind. And then the 4th one is, I'll come back to the 3rd one. Sorry. So the 4th one is you can ask them a question. Oh, sorry. The 3rd one, you could be a referral. Sorry, that's what I meant. The 3rd one is a referral. So you can ask them, okay, I understand that right now you can't. Do you not have any
form?
Yes.
Did not click on.
It's okay. So the 3rd one, you can ask for a referral. You could say, okay, I understand that right now it's not your time, but do you know anybody who can benefit from this group? So that right there, it's opening it up, and maybe they know a friend or a family member that can benefit. And eventually they'll either come back to you and say, you know what? I am the one that wants to do this group. You understand? So it kind of does a reverse psychology for them as well. And the 4th one could be, okay, somebody who hasn't responded in like months. You keep saying like, hi, how are you? How's your kids? How's your weekend? Blah, 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 and they haven't responded. Well, you could say, I have it written down somewhere, but I know it's something to this effect. I understand I'm in the business of creating financial.
Yeah. Hi, I know that last time we spoke, the challenge group or the business opportunity, whatever it was, isn't a right fit for you at the moment. You can kind of maybe personalize it and say why it wasn't a good fit or whatever it is. And then you say something along the lines, but I'm in the business of creating health and wealth for people. So is there anybody that you know that might need my help this month? I always like to add, I have a challenge group in about a week. And so if it's specific, for it. If they say they weren't interested in the business opportunity, I say I have a sneak peek on such and such day. So it kind of plants the seed in their head that whatever they kind of told me no for, that's okay. You know, that's cool. We have a follow-up for the following month, but I'm still going to do my job. So, okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Are you kind of able to help me refer a friend kind of deal? And this is why it's important to form, because you're not going to ask a total stranger for a referral. They have no idea what you can kind of give them. And so, you know, a lot of these things that we say to do in this certain situation, we kind of expect you to have already formed this kind of person, have already kind of built somewhat relatable a relationship with them. You know, so you guys relate on, I don't know, what part of your life person, you know, we want you guys to see these objections as a way for you guys to overcome them and deepen this relationship and help this person, whatever it is that they truly need help in. You know, we hope that you guys aren't seeing them as just a number, a Success Club number or a commission number or anything like that. You know, dig deep, figure out what these people want. And if the person is not ready for it right now, we have a follow-up. We have someone to that's okay. The next time around, maybe they'll come around, or the following time. Before I actually committed, it took me like 2 months or something to kind of look over stalk Monica's Instagram before I finally said yes. So we just kind of want you to remember that. And that's form.
Last question. I have one that's straight up ignoring me, will not message back. So should I take that one off the list?
No, just do exactly what we just said. Okay, I'm in the business of, I'll send you the specific script, and then you can modify it to add your twist to it. And then see if she has, and another, at the end as well, you could say, maybe I said something wrong, or I said anything that I could learn from this conversation so that I know for next time. And you can also ask that advice and see what she tells you. That she might say, I don't have Messenger installed on my phone. I'm not on Facebook 24/7. I mean, these are normal things. We're the only people who are on Facebook 24/7. Like, literally. Everybody else not on Facebook all the time. But just do that. And if nothing happens and you see that it's seen and it's checked off, then this person is okay. It's fine. Just leave it alone. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Who's next? Don't be shy. I don't bite. Erica, Veronica, Tony, come on. Talk to me.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay. What I do if there's somebody that's ignoring me or move on, and I know that I never follow up with them. I know I should. I just feel like I'm bothering them. You know what I mean? So I just feel like they're not ready, and some of them do come back around when they are ready. So as long as I keep them on my friends or whatever, I don't unfriend them or anything, but that's what I do.
I get what you're trying to say. You kind of like lose touch. You kind of make it seem like it's like, all right, well, I gave you your space. You're basically, by ignoring me, telling me you don't want me to kind of knock on your door anymore, so to speak.
Right.
Here's what I want you guys to change in the mindset is that you are not a salesperson. You are not a door-to-door person. You are not coming to this life unannounced. You are posting about your life, and posting about your life has intrigued this person to start a conversation with you. And most of the time, if that's the case, they basically have come into your store. So I want you to change the mindset. Instead of thinking door-to-door salesperson, you are a brick and mortar company. You are a company that someone is going to come to you because they've realized you have a solution to whatever problem it is that they need, whether it was this environment or whatever the case is. But so when that person comes to you, right, and you start telling them everything, and then they start to kind of retreat and they start ignoring you, now you kind of feel like, oh man, I kind of need to back off, but don't. These people might just not be ready at the moment. And then this is what we talk about, the whole doing the forming thing and realizing that, because they might just need a little bit more time to trust you to invest in $140. They might need a little bit more time to, scope out your social media a little bit more. For example, I'm going to tell you in my own life, I have Aldi's right next to my house, and every time I go in, I've gone in twice. So I've gone in the first time because everybody ranted and raved over Aldi, and I was like, okay, let me try it. I didn't like it. I was like, what is this? I left. Like, I think 5 minutes into it, I left, right? Again, on Facebook, someone's talking about Aldi, someone's talking about Aldi, someone's talking about Aldi. These people, hey, I need to make all these work. I'm going to go back because I need to figure it out. Why are all these people ranting and raving over all these? I need to figure it out. I tried it again. I didn't like it again. Do you know that today I was actually telling Eric, I'm going to try all these for the third time because I already had somebody else tell me that all these is the best thing in the world. It's the same thing when it comes to our fitness, and the same thing when it comes to our business. If we are consistent with our social media, or we are consistent with our mindset, we are not a door-to-door salesman. We are someone that has inspired someone else to join us in whatever journey they want to join us in, fitness or in business. And so if you see that train of thought, so if you take away that, you know, I'm kind of bothering kind of thing, it's going to be easier for you to talk to them, because first of all, you're there to help them. They came to you for a reason. And second of all, you're basically just helping a friend out. That's the way your source of income comes in. It doesn't take away the fact that you're genuine with this person. So now let's take it on another side. If you message this person, right? Because if you are doing the 3 vital behaviors, that means you yourself are building relationships, even if the person hasn't messaged you back. Excuse me. This is where the prospects, your tenant play, your follow-ups for next month, this is where all this kind of comes into play, right? So right off the bat, you will be able to feel this person out. You right off from, hey, oh my gosh, Erica, it's been forever since I've talked to you. I got 10 minutes. It's been forever since I've talked to you. How's it going? If that person is having a conversation with you back and forth, that's great. You know, this might be someone who can, you know, talk to, you know, potentially sign up this month or whatever the cases may be interested. The people that have kind of ignored you aren't people that might not ever need your help. There may be just people that you need to warm up with a little bit more. So these are the kind of people that, again, we go back to that social media staying consistent, where it should it should kind of fall into play. You know what I mean? They should all kind of be balanced together. So, you know, you're just basically just still trying to get to know this person, still trying to get them to trust you. And your social media, on the other hand, so you should be able to keep bringing them in. And then soon you'll get that conversation where it's like, hey, Erica, what is it that you do? I want to look and feel as good as you. I'm ready to buy the challenge pack, or I'm ready to sign up and do this business. So I hope I answered your question, Erica. Awesome.
Veronica?
She just texted me. She's having trouble with her audio and her video.
And I think Tony fell off. I don't know if
Audio and video aren't
if
working.
Tony had any other questions. Erica, do you know? I think she fell off. I don't know.
All right. Well,
Was this helpful, you guys, or do you think anything else that you guys can think of at all? Or
yeah, if you guys,
I would love your feedback.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you.
Yeah, it was helpful, everything that you said, and mostly all my objections are about money. So, yeah.
So that's great. So then great. You know what? Here's what I kind of do with the money objection. I make sure that I am scheduling a clean eating group either within that week or the second. Well, I try to do one a month. So, you know, as soon as I schedule when I'm going to do the clean eating group, I message all these people. And I'm like, hey, I know you told me about the money objection. I completely group. You know, I still would love to help you. You know, I do that. And then second of all, the objection post. So let's take Joanne's example for a second. For example, how she was saying her friend lost his wallet, all this stuff, and then is out buying pizza and all that stuff, right? It's kind of similar to kind of like what Liz posted, where she was saying, I've spent $140 on mindless things, on things that aren't going to help me in any way, maybe just pleasure me for those 5 minutes of whatever it was. But it's not something where it's going to give you a business or it's going to change your lifestyle and it's going to give you an experience. So when you have those objections, if you see that they're happening a lot, you kind of want to go over and see, okay, how am I going to cover my bases? What should I do for the next person that's going to walk through my door? What am I going to do for the next customer that's going to walk through my door? You guys and it's a fine line because this is a personal business. This is a business based on relationships, but based on relationships that people want to have with you. So if someone's not, you know, there's only so much we can tackle on objections. But at the end of the day, if this person never wants to work with you or for whatever reason, no sweat off your back, and you kind of just go on. You know what I mean? So at the same time, we don't want you guys to kind of beat yourself up on one kind of person. You take the average of the objections you're getting and you do what you can on your social media or in your personal life to then be able to attract people who do want to work with you, you know? So.
And here's the thing, Chelsea Pearson, I'll post this YouTube video, but she mentioned, and I know she was talking about coaches and so on, but I thought this was pretty good. You know, some will join you, some won't. So what? Who's next, right? So you keep moving forward and you keep doing your thing because you're still going in this direction. And this person can join you and they're probably going to continue watching you doing this journey. 6 months or 9 months down the line, they're going to be like, holy shit, Erica looks fucking amazing. Sorry, my French, pardon my French, but, you know, and they're going to be like, you know what, she's been doing this for so long, and look at her, how great she looks. Why didn't I start with her sooner? And the biggest regret that people have when they finally join is that I wish I would have said yes sooner. And it's so true. And I can't, you know, express that enough.
Yeah,
So.
for sure. And I wanted, because Veronica wrote, I have a lot of no answers. That's my biggest concern. I need to start following up with the message, trying to get them with the messages, trying to get them to see where I'm coming from. And if they have feedback for me, that's a good idea to get them to talk to me. Yes, I 100%, you know, that's definitely, that's exactly what we do. You know, we want to remind people why they relate to us. And we want to remind them that if we can succeed, so can they, you know, and so that's a great idea. But when it comes to the no answers, it's when I want you guys to see that the no, you should be following up at least 6 or 7 times, even if people don't answer your phone calls. You know what I mean? Your phone calls. I'm sorry, I'm getting a phone call. Even if people don't answer your messages, you should still be following up with them, because if you're not taking it personal, you're understanding that what they're doing is just scoping you out. Just like any other business, right? They're gonna pass by a certain store a million times. They've probably seen a million commercials, talk to a million people, and until it's right for them, then that's when they're gonna stop and come and get you. And so that's what you need to see, the same thing. You're not gonna stop advertising. I haven't been to Bed Bath & Beyond in like a year. They don't stop sending me emails. Like, those people are ruthless, you know what I mean? And so that's the same thing as us. Our message, just us building our business and trying to do what we know how to do and help people. So don't feel bad if you I have literally messaged like five times. I've messaged someone 5 times. And it's funny because I look back at this message and it starts out with, hey the name, hey love, hi girl, like every different way I can say hello. And it wasn't until, I don't even know what happened, but I finally get these people to respond back. And I'm not lying when I tell you it's about the 5th or 6th time that I've messaged them with no response back. So, and I know it's red because I can see Facebook red. Da, 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 da. So, you know what I mean? This kind of give me your chats, girl. All right, yeah, we can definitely do that. Another call. We can go through our social media posts, so we can kind of pick somebody. It might not be every week from here on out, but maybe like one call, we can kind of take Erica's social media and go over that, or Erica's conversations, or go over that and do that. We want as much feedback as possible from you.
It's a great idea. I think that would be awesome. We can definitely do that.
put it in the team page.
Yeah.
And we can kind of figure out how, we can answer them or whatnot, So
that's a great idea. It's a fantastic idea. Next week is Summit, guys. So
yes, so we're off.
Team call. Yeah, I think we're off duty come Tuesday.
So excited. We can't wait. You guys, next week for Summit, pay attention to our team pages, because we are going to be flooding it with
new releases. Yes.
So excited. And I think we're seeing, Joanne, I'm sorry, but I think everyone that's on the call, we're seeing at Summit.
Yes, everybody. Woo!
Awesome. All right, my ladies. Well, I hope you have a wonderful night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.